Are you looking for the best gaming keyboard? In this video, we will look at some of the 4 best gaming keyboard on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Corsair K55 Core. If you're strapped for cash or looking for something to bridge the gap between 2 premium gaming keyboards, look no further than the Corsair K55 Core. What it lacks in gaming-specific features, it more than makes up for in build quality and value. Although this board is basic, Corsair has ensured it delivers solid build quality, despite its $40 price tag. Better still, you're getting a full-size board here, so the K55 Core makes no compromises on size to achieve its value. Crucially, it is fully supported in Corsair's ICUE software, so you get full access to syncing your keyboard's RGB lighting with the rest of your system. Plus, you can program some aspects of the board and program game-specifics functions. The value Corsair has packed into the K55 Core is hard to ignore, even if it won't compete with the more expensive options on this list. Number 2. Corsair K65 Wireless. Corsair casually released one of the best all-around gaming keyboards we've seen in recent years in the K65 Wireless. It's got something for everyone, starting with enthusiasts who love to tinker with switches and keycaps, as they'll find no barriers preventing full customization. It lacks the option of analog switches, but that doesn't mean it's lacking in performance. The Corsair MLX Red switches are super responsive and also have a lovely tactile feel when you hit your typing flow. Finally, it's wireless with up to 3 savable Bluetooth profiles and a steady 2.4 GHz connection possible. All this is backed up by a super long battery life that can be extended if you disable the delightfully muted backlighting. Number 3. LowFree Flow 100. Not got a lot of desk space to spare for your gaming keyboard? Well, in that case, the LowFree Flow 100 may be just what you need. It occupies a tiny amount of space but remains a rugged and durable piece of hardware. One small downside of it being so small is that the control key is slightly awkwardly placed, and I often end up accidentally pressing it with my palm when typing. I still love the keyboard, but it is annoying when it happens. Something that most users will appreciate is just how smoothly this thing works. Writing a sentence on the LowFree Flow 100 is like spreading butter with a hot knife. You'll never find yourself having to give a key a second harder press because it didn't pick it up the first time, or that the opposite has happened and one press registered twice. The biggest flaw is probably with the wired connection, which I couldn't get working properly. I keep it plugged in all the time, which keeps it charged up, but it's connected to my laptop via Bluetooth, as my device didn't recognize it when I plugged it in. It's not a huge problem, since it still works just fine, but an important bit of nuance to be conscious of. All in all, it's a well-made keyboard that looks as good as it feels. It may lack dedicated media keys for volume control and so forth, but the keys are hot swappable, with Kale full POM switches, and I've not encountered any latency. If you're after something small that you can plug in and play right out of the box, but which offers some decent potential for customization, this could be the one. Number 4. Razer Blackwidow V4 75%. Modding a keyboard is great. Not only can it refresh the design, but you can isolate issues that arise and potentially fix them without having to worry about replacing a whole keyboard. The Razer Blackwidow V4 is a great example of trying to appeal to 2 markets and leaving no features on the cutting room floor. We enjoyed our time with the Blackwidow V4 75% massively, praising how simple it was to play around with and disassemble while still managing to offer responsive gaming performance. There was always the risk that appealing to 2 hobbies could create a Frankenstein monster of a mess, but no such outcome is present here. If you want to give modding a go but retain the core gaming performance, there may be no better option. We would have liked to have more pre-purchase customization options to prevent the need to purchase new switches and keycaps after the fact, but it's a small price to pay in the long term.